Oh, and the parents. The parents did not fit the role of being his parents. And
Wait, are you talking about the Kal-El's parents, or are you talking about the Clark
The
Kent
farmers.
parents?
Clark Kent.
Ah, okay.
Well, Clark Kent is Superman. I hate to break it to you.
Well, no, I just want to make sure you're talking about the
The
Kryptonian
Kryptonians?
parents or the Earthling
Oh,
parents.
I see what you're
Yeah,
saying. Right.
yeah.
No, the Earth ones.
Don't give it away, Patty.
Yeah. Spoiler.
Hey, hello.
Oh, you're lively today. Welcome to this episode of What Flicks Podcast, episode 83, I believe. So, I'm Susan Ayers.
Patty Smith.
Lon Shima?
George Sanchez. That's not.
Okay, Patty is incognito tonight.
Yes.
You know, she's like a mystery woman. You know, we haven't seen her she's been in these other locations that we don't know where she is. And now she's incognito. She's a woman of mystery.
Yeah, really.
Anyways, so our movies this episode are Weapons, The Visitors, Superman, and Thunderbolts. For this week movie is Mystery Woman.
Yeah. Patty. I picked Superman, the one that came out, and I got to tell you, I love Superman movie. I love all Marvel, DC, but I did not like this one, and I'm going to tell you why. So the thing that makes Superman movies, actually all the Marvel, DC is, it's very simplistic, like Susie and I were talking about. You have the main character, Superman. You have his love interest, and you have
The bad guy.
the
The
bad
villain.
guy, right? Now, it's very important that those three be really good. Otherwise, it kills it. So I'm going to read you what I wrote because I get crazy when I'm thinking about it. There was too many bad guys, and they weren't even important bad guys. I mean,
Yes.
it was like they were boring and dull. There were also too many good guys. It's like, who cares if the Green Lantern's there? Who cares if, what was the other one?
And why is he
Hawk
there?
Hawk Girl. Who the hell's that?
Why is he there?
It's like, so you got a pair of
Say hi
wings.
to a girl.
It's like they had no purpose being in there except to pull them out of a thing once in a while. Also, too, Superman did not have the essence of Superman. And I kind of feel sorry for this guy because I'm sure he tried his hardest. But Superman got an essence of a kind of reservedness, his essence is a little distant, even though he comes off warm and fuzzy and friendly. You always feel there's a distance because he's an alien, basically. Funny enough, Lois Lane I liked. I love that actress, but I thought
like
she was
Lois
perfect.
Lane, too.
Their relationship, like them fighting about what's going, I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
I hear enough people arguing, right? And I don't want a lot of romance, just, looks. Just give looks.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Just
So-
let me know what's happening. I don't need to know anymore.
Lex Luthor. Now, that's a hard role to fill because has an ironic sense of humor. He's got to be threatening without threatening, you know what I mean? And the only two I could think of that really did a good job was Kevin Spacey and, funny enough, Gene Hackman.
Yes.
agree
I
with you
agree.
on
They're
I
intimidating.
I
And
agree
that's
with you on that.
Nick Hoult doesn't have it. He's too sweet looking. You know what I mean? And it's just, no. And they always make them bald. I get that, but do a better job. You know what I mean? Okay, David Corenswet.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's Superman, eh?
He's the guy who plays Superman. And all they did was make him look like Henry Cavill. I mean, I know Superman has a certain look, but even the angles on his face, I'm going, he looks like Henry Cavill. And why they replaced Henry Cavill, I have no idea. It was the stupidest thing they ever did. He's only in his 40s. It's like,
Too much money?
no, they wanted a younger version. But you know what?
Ah.
Even superheroes age. So you could see that. The other thing was, who was the one woman I couldn't take?
Then Miss Tessmacher.
Jimmy Olsen, not needed. Why was he in the movie?
Because he's in the comic.
So what? Say hi and goodbye. He had no reason to be there.
Hello
Okay.
must be going.
Yeah, they had too many people. got too complex, and it didn't really have a good storyline. Oh God, my glasses are all gummy. It reminded me of a really bad Guardian of the Galaxies, where you have a lot of characters.
Has there ever been a bad Guardians of the
Never,
Galaxy?
never. I love Guardians of the Galaxy.
Exactly. That's what I was
But you
thinking,
know
yeah.
what? They always keep to the core group.
Right.
You can have a million others, but they never built on the core group in this. So the thing that always stands out to me is I'm thinking, what the hell's going on? It was boring. I got to a point where I wanted to make something to eat. And I didn't put it on pause either.
Like, I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry,
That's
right?
even worse. You don't even pause
Right.
it. It's like, oh, let it play and I'll go do something.
It was a very disjointed plot. Superman in this is very prepubescent. I can't say that word.
Prepubescent?
Yeah, say it again.
Prepubescent.
Prepubescent.
Okay, say it, George.
Prepubescent.
Prepubescent. God, I hate when I can't say words. Okay, we'll practice, Susie, afterwards. and that does not fit the style of Superman. And so afterwards today, I watched Henry Cavill's first Man of Steel. And they had all the boxes filled. It's very simple. Oh, and the parents. The parents did not fit the role of being his parents. And
Wait, are you talking about the Kal-El's parents, or are you talking about the Clark
The
Kent
farmers.
parents?
Clark Kent.
Ah, okay.
Well, Clark Kent is Superman. I hate to break it to you.
Well, no. I just want to make sure you're talking about the
The Kryptonians?
Kryptonian
Oh.
parents or the Earthling
Oh,
parents.
I see what you're
Yeah.
saying. Right.
Yeah.
No, the Earth ones.
Don't give
Okay.
it away, Pat.
Yeah. Spoiler. So all those factors, I was so disappointed. And we rented it. So I was even more pissed. Good money down the drain. It was such a disappointment. And now it's going to what, HBO? I'm not the only one who thinks that. Lon?
Okay, well, I happened to see it at the theater. So,
Oh, you poor thing.
well, my thing is, I didn't mind it as much as you did. The thing is, I do agree with you as far as it's like, well, it wasn't too much as with the plot, but I didn't mind the actors in it. You know, the Dave Corenswet as Clark Kent, and like you said, Rachel Brosnahan playing Lois
Right.
Lane. And who else is it? And even Nicholas Hoult playing Lex Luthor. I didn't mind them, actually. They didn't bother me as much because ever since I was, I think, boy, was I 18, 19 when the Christopher Reeve Superman came out? Everyone was sort of amazed because he was flying.
Yeah,
right?
that was great.
That was the thing with the special effects, right? But the fact that he sort of didn't look silly doing it, right?
He looked elegant.
And the thing is, that's what I always claim about Superman. As long as you don't look stupid in a red cape and you're flying, you're doing heroic stuff, you're fine. And that's sort of to me, what a superhero movie is, right?
Right.
So I didn't mind the actor playing that. I didn't mind really anything else, but it was the plot. That's where I just sort of lost myself because I was telling you guys earlier that I thought, oh yeah, the reason I was sort of curious because they kept calling it the woke Superman.
Oh yeah,
So I'm watching
that's
this,
actually good.
and I went to go see it. And it's like, okay, what do you mean by woke? Because I don't get it. Because the one thing I admired about it was I thought this brought back the old-fashioned Superman to me, which was you save lives. You don't care, even though he's in America. It's not just because he's an American or like you said, he's alien, but the country he lives in. It's not just saving American lives, it's saving all lives. And I think that's what really, sort of rang true for me about what I think Superman is. He's a superhero. He protects sort of the innocent, almost in a way, right? So I like that aspect of it. I also like the fact that it wasn't a rated R movie and he's not going out and ripping and killing people left and right,
Yeah, really.
All the good stuff.
All the good stuff.
The stuff with the Lex Luthor, what I did like is what they did do with the science fiction is like creating these, I don't know if you call it a parallel world or a dimensional world,
yeah.
right? About where the prisons would be.
Alternative universes.
Yeah, I thought, oh, that's intriguing. I did like some of the heroes that, or I'm assuming they're heroes that I've never heard of, like this, what is it, Mr. Terrific?
Yeah.
That's the first time I heard of that hero kind of thing, who just seems to be like a computer whiz and can do technology a certain way.
He was actually pretty good at it.
No, that's what I mean. I like
only
that
one, though.
character.
Right.
Yeah. And that was played by who? Eddie Gathegi. And then Anthony Kerrigan playing this Metamorpho, which wasn't a superhero, but you could see he's on his way to becoming one, right? And, you know, I always like Nathan Fillion. I always think he's funny. So
Firefly.
he's playing, exactly. He's playing, you know, the Green Lantern character, and then Isabel Merced playing this Hawk Girl, you know?
Who cares? I mean, why are they in it? I couldn't believe that. Sorry. Lon.
Well, no, the reason I think they're in it is it's like they're doing, because you know they're going to do this just.
They're gonna set up the Justice League.
Well, that's the thing. What
God, I hope
did the Green Lantern keep calling it? It's the
The
just.
Justice. Oh yeah.
Gang. Was it the gang? The
Just-
Justice
The Justice
Okay,
Gang.
okay, yeah. That you could tell he's trying to name the group.
Well, the other
Right?
guy tells him, "That's a great name. You're in."
Yeah, exactly. So that's the only reason. Because see, I think the reason they didn't pick Henry Cavill over, because they want to start a new franchise again.
Yes, but it's
like
not
what's-
working.
But see, that's the thing. It's like me feeling about Spider-Man. It's like I've seen 3 reboots of Spider-Man within so every 10 years they're doing a new one, right?
Which one did you like the best?
The first one, Tobey Maguire, because that's what I was exposed to,
Yeah,
right?
first, yeah.
But I have to admit that now that they're all this not cross generation, but
Multiverses or
well, no, but you know how they're like I said, it's not just Superman, it's Green Lantern, and then like this Justice League, and they're going to bring all these people back in. So I'm just sort of tired already. It's like, you know what? These are movies now for a younger generation. Unless you give me a good plot,
Yeah.
good dialogue, and especially good characters. Because I thought, like I said, I didn't mind them, but you're right. I didn't find anybody outstanding in it.
No.
And usually, like you said, I remember watching Superman thinking, wow, Christopher Reeve, that's amazing kind of thing that he kept his dignity in
Yeah.
the suit.
He really had it down.
Then, like you said, Gene Hackman playing Lex Luthor.
He was good.
He's funny, he's menacing, and you can see he has that brilliance. And that's the thing that Nicholas Hoult brings. He brings brilliance, but I didn't really see him as menacing.
No, not at all.
You know, he was just sort of like this one, a spoiled child that I see, right?
He looks like he
So-
should be in Oliver. More, please. May I have some more?
But, you know, we'll see what happens down the road. But as far as what I saw of this movie, I thought it set it up. In fact, I had no problem with Clark Kent's parents, because I said that's the first time since the first.
Right.
Remember, Glenn Ford played the,
Right, that's right.
the father.
Right.
These actually look like people from the Midwest. I did appreciate the fact that it was in Henry Cavill's. It was Kevin Costner and Diane Lane, right? But I always said, oh, but these are the best looking people you can find in the Midwest.
In the Midwest.
You know, kind of thing. So I like the fact that they were just normal looking Midwesterners. Is how I picture a Midwesterner,
That's
right?
true.
So that's why what they did with it, I thought was sort of interesting. Now, whether I would see a second Superman movie, and like I said, they introduced other things like the dog. Is it Crypto?
Crypto.
Crypto.
Right.
Crypto.
Okay, Crypto.
What the hell
And
was
then
that?
of course,
Because Crypto's in the original ones.
and then Supergirl. I'm assuming that's Supergirl.
Yeah,
His cousin
that
or
was
something,
Supergirl.
right?
Yeah, I didn't like Supergirl at all.
he's like
Oh.
from Game of Thrones.
What was she there for? No reason.
They're setting
Oh,
up.
no.
They're gonna use it.
Exactly.
That's
You
a
know what?
Supergirl
Then
coming out.
then write a better script, because I don't want the movie to be all this stuff setting up.
Well,
22.
no, that's what I'm saying. That's what these franchise
Yeah.
movies are with these superheroes. It's always about setting up the next one. So the fact that she played this sort of teenager who would go out she
partying.
wasn't a teenager, but remember how she was partying? You said,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, that's the thing that you can get drunk if you go to a certain."
Red Sun.
Oh, is that what? Okay, yeah.
Right, right.
It's like, oh, you know, that's what I'm saying. It's like I'm getting so tired of it. But I do enjoy a classic good versus evil simplicity of
Yes.
a superhero movie. I don't need all your personal problems in this anymore. They keep trying to do that for me, and I get it, but now it's like I'm over it.
I don't think it's an age thing. I don't think it's a young versus.
Really?
I think it's a good movie or a bad movie.
No.
You know what I mean? Certain things make a good movie, and certain things make a bad movie.
No, exactly.
George.
Me, okay. Well, I'm kind of mixed with this movie because the first thing is I don't like James Gunn style filmmaking,
Oh,
except
really?
for the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh.
I just don't like the way he makes movies, the colors, the weird shots, the little characters, and there was the one he did with Peacemaker and it was a team. And
Justice League?
no, it was
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad. So he did Suicide Squad, and again, I had a problem with that movie because he like had the big star at the end.
Right.
I just don't like that kind of
Right.
it kind of kills it. Sometimes it became a Teletubbies. It's funny
Right. It
Teletubbies.
does. It is. That's a perfect description.
So that's why I have a problem with some of his styles. But although the Guardians of the Galaxy, the third one was the best one.
Yeah.
With the little raccoon and his life story, crying.
I cry.
But you're right. In this one, Superman, when you were talking about, he's all about doing good and nobody's getting killed. The perfect example is when they're fighting the kaiju, which is a little monster.
Right.
And there's Green Lantern and the other one. They're just being the company. And the thing is about it's killing people. They're destroying everything.
Right.
And Superman's saving people from like the thing landing on them, and they don't care. It's like he's trying to save I think a squirrel and a dog. So that's
Exactly. Exactly.
that's
I
showing
love
you.
that.
That's showing you where they're going with this movie. He's just that kind of a light, really good guy character, Superman. So at times, another thing I don't like about James Gunn, he does a lot of those fisheye shots. Like when he's flying, it looks like Jimmy the Cricket.
Right.
A big head and a little
Right.
body.
Right. It's like that.
Obviously the flight scenes of Christopher Reeve were just amazing, even though they were kind of slow. They were amazing, but the flight scenes of Men of Steel, they when they do the Mach 5 when it does it breaks the sound barrier,
They
and
got
you
it
see
down.
that.
Yeah.
I thought those were the best Superman flight scenes ever,
Right.
the Men of Steel ones. But at times, Corenswet reminded me of Brendan Fraser. His character.
really?
And Brendan Fraser was in the running to be a Superman at one time too when he was on
I
the
can
top
see
of
that.
Exactly.
I think he'd be great.
So he kind of reminded me at times. I think they went a little too overkill on the goofiness with
Right.
Clark Kent. He just made him too goofy. Like
Right.
he could have
Clark
toned it
Kent
down a
is
bit,
goofy.
but tone it down a bit. Even
Make it believable at least.
I think they're and I know they kept saying that Nicholas Hoult was good. I thought I was expecting to see a great performance, but maybe because I kept seeing Renfield and Nicholas Hoult.
Right.
I kept going. It wasn't like to me Kevin Spacey and what's his face
Gene Hackman.
Gene Hackman were the
Yeah.
best Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
I wonder if Patrick Stewart playing Lex Luthor will work because he's already bald.
Oh, you know what?
He's
That's
good.
actually a
He
great
would
That
be
is
great.
great.
But he's
He would be a
Dr.
great
X, so
one,
yeah, he'd be
Great
good.
idea.
So
Yeah, it is.
another one is what did I say? Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, so the fish eye, I like the Lois Lane character. She reminded me of Margot Kidder, that's her name? Margot
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kidder?
Margaret Kiddo.
At times, I thought she even sounded like her. Her kind of raspy
Oh,
voice.
interesting.
I thought I was almost like, is she trying to imitate her? Because I don't know the actress. That's
No,
the way she
I
talks,
think
or
that's
she's
the
trying
way
to
she
imitate-
talks.
Okay, there you go. She kind of did remind me a bit of her. So I liked her character. I had no problem with Corenswet. In fact, the one thing I liked about him, because the Supermans have to have that look. That if you know,
Yeah, I know
Christopher
that.
Reeve, Brandon Ruth really look like Christopher
Right.
Reeve. Corenswet and Cavill, they all kind of have the same look with that little clip
Dimple.
chin and everything. Corenswet is
And
actually
the spit girl.
yeah, and actually Corenswet is the tallest Superman because he's 6'6", I think.
Oh,
Yes, but-
really?
Yeah,
But you know what?
Christopher
Unless you
was
measure
6'5".
him on screen,
But Superman's supposed
who
to
the
be
hell
big.
cares?
Superman's supposed to be big. Christopher Reeve 6'4". What's 4?
Yeah, he's up there.
Cavill is 6'2".
Right.
So
Yeah, he
the
was
guy-
always too small
in
for
fact, the guy
me.
that plays Reacher, he should be Superman. That guy's a massive. Reacher, you gotta see Reacher. That guy's he's Superman. Anyways, so I enjoyed the movie, but there's a lot of I just had a lot of problems with it. The story, I thought maybe, I mean, it's a little political actually. I would say I'm not gonna get into that, but I think there was a lot of correlations with some stuff with the story, and I thought that might have thrown some people off.
Did you think
But
it
I thought
was
very
woke?
clever. It wasn't actually. It might have been. I don't think it was woke. I think it might have been woke, or in a sense that the point they're trying to make might have upset people that might be woke. Actually,
Okay.
Well, especially if you see it, like you said, politically.
if you go politically,
Yeah.
if you see correlations, you can put it together to. Well, two wars going on right now. You can pick one or the other one, and you can see the correlation, like the certain characters, how they sound so much like a certain character, and the situations sound so much like another situation going on.
Right.
So I thought that might be one of the things, but I just don't like. I mean, if it wasn't for the James Gunn, I don't like his style, the way he makes those movies so
get
cartoonish,
it.
the overly rainbow colors and everything,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I think still for me, well, obviously, the original Superman, and Men of Steel. I really love Men of Steel.
Yeah.
No, I thought that was anyways. Yeah.
I just watched it. Sue?
Yeah. Well, first of all, Superman was made at a certain time. Now, I didn't start reading comic books in 1938, which is when Superman.
39 maybe, but not 30.
Yeah,
But I did read early Superman, and I remember, I was telling Patty, I remember sitting in the back of a car. My dad was going somewhere, right? And we're
30 miles an hour.
And I was reading Superman. Superman is a very simple, great story.
Yes.
So these Supermans are a little busy for me, right?
That's a perfect word.
That's a great
busy.
way of putting
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yes.
I loved David Corenswet as Superman. I loved him. I thought he was perfect as Clark Kent. And I also was very happy with Lois Lane. Rachel
Brosnahan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brosnahan.
She played The Life of Maisie. You should watch it. That's a great one.
As different from Patty, I love that Jimmy was in it. Do you know what I mean? Because Jimmy Olsen was an original
integral part of-
Superman
yeah.
character. And also Crypto. And just basically the daily news.
Right.
That's kind of the center
Daily
of
Planet.
where
Daily
yeah,
Planet.
Daily Planet.
Yeah.
Sorry. Daily Planet was kind of the center of where everything happened, right? So I really loved that. What I didn't like was the script.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't like it at all. I think you can modernize Superman without taking away the actual simplicity of Superman.
Sacrificing
You know,
it, yeah.
and first of all, like you, it's like, why were the whatever name gang, the
Justice Gang.
Justice Gang, why
No.
were they there?
Yeah.
When Superman, I would say Superman
He's a solo artist.
is a solo artist in Smallsville.
No
There
opening
are
act.
no other superheroes
Right.
in Smallsville, right? So I just think that you have to kind of work with the era he came from. You can complicate the story, maybe you could add dimensional things to
Right.
it. You can add that, but you have to come from the time he came from, which is basically when World War II was starting. You know, and so he was the good guy fighting evil, you know, kind of thing. So I did like Nicholas Hoult as Luthor. I thought he did a great job, but like Patty, to me, the person I liked the best was Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
Because his own personality is kind of like that. He always has this kind of sense of humor.
Sardonic humor.
You could see him as diabolical.
Slightly-
Exactly.
So
There's
yeah.
always a darkness
Right.
behind that.
Also
Yeah.
slightly annoyed like a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good
Exactly.
analogy.
So I love part of this movie. But I was saying to Patty, this is a very Superman is a simple story, and you need to keep it simple. I could not follow all these people and why they were there.
And they went in and they went out. It was
Oh my God.
it was like
Because
auditioning.
If you're going to write a complicated story, you better be a great writer.
Yeah, and you
Because
weren't.
to be able to, which another movie we did, which also had a complicated story,
Which one?
but I thought they did very well.
Who?
Thunderbolt.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like they made it. I thought that this Superman, you could make it deep in a different way. Just complicating all the like that.
Use some
What was
inertia.
the prison thing? I don't. Who was that?
It was like, okay, let's show Green Lantern. Okay, bye.
Yeah. And also, I don't think they made Superman strong
Yeah.
enough.
Right,
I noticed
absolutely.
that. I thought they made him too weak.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You think
Yeah,
so?
Superman is the
an
kind of thing
essence.
when he comes on the scene,
You know it's him.
everything's okay,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's how you should feel.
I mean, he's really vulnerable in the comics. It's like
Yeah.
the one thing I had a problem with the Avengers movie, especially the Avengers Endgame, that they also made Hulk weak. Hulk would beat the crap out of everybody, and that was the end of it. So they had to make him weak.
Interesting.
Even in the opening scene, Hulk would have beat the crap out of that guy, and that was the end. The movie would have lasted 5 minutes. But no, they had to make
See,
him weak.
when you have the perfect people filling the roles, you can't replace them. I'm sorry. Figure a way to make them continue
but
doing the
I
roles.
always felt that Harry, what's his name, Harry?
Henry Cavill.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
Harrison
You didn't
Ford.
like them.
I didn't not like him. I think he's going to be great. I think he should definitely be
James Bond.
James Bond.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
He's a good actor.
Absolutely.
That's the thing. He is
really
a
is a good
good,
actor.
solid actor. Yeah.
Superman
never
is
see him as-
big.
You know, Henry
and
Cavill's funny.
He's not big enough.
He's funny because he's the kind of actor that everybody wants him, like especially like in Comic Con or like the whole.
Right.
Everybody wants him to play every character. Like he's
Exactly.
he's a wicked. What's it?
The Witcher.
The Witcher.
The Witcher. Yes.
Yeah, the
The
Netflix
Witcher, yes,
series.
Witcher.
Yeah.
So
I actually
now-
liked him in that role.
and everybody wants it to be James Bond too, but now they have different. They want the different
I
kinds of
can't
one.
see that at
But
all.
oh, I totally see him as James Bond.
As
now-
James Bond? Oh, he'd be
You know,
fantastic.
he's gonna be the next. They're doing a remake of Highlander. He's gonna be the main guy.
No.
Yeah, he's a
That's
Highlander
funny.
guy.
Sorry, he's Superman. He is Superman.
And
No,
then,
he's not Superman. To
Okay.
me, he was never Superman.
And yeah, so that's
I
he's
go
funny.
way back. George, what's his name, was my...
George Reeves.
I am dying. to
George
find-
Reeves.
I am dead, George. Yeah.
Oh, but you know what?
What?
Didn't Ben Affleck did the short George Reeves story?
He was wonderful.
He was
looked
great
like,
at
He
it.
was
He
good like
was
Superman.
wonderful.
George Reeves.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck, you know George Reeves plays Superman, right?
The
In the
series.
50s and
Oh.
60s.
It was a
You were
series
probably-
on
I don't think he was-
television.
Oh, that's a black and white
Yes.
TV.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
They
okay.
did a
Black
movie.
and white TV.
They did
Hard time.
a movie about George Reeves' story, and Ben Affleck played the character.
He was good.
That was a really good movie.
He
I
never
saw
gets
that,
credit
okay.
for doing
And
I
he
know, I
looked
agree.
like, and he
I think
looks
he's
like
a very
Superman. He
good
looks like
actor.
George Reeves.
Okay, let's do
Yeah.
the thing we do.
Okay, so basically, I think that Superman is a very humble, but what do you call that? Like someone you could count on, a
Dependable?
Yeah, he's a
Salt of the earth.
dependable superhero.
Right.
And they kind
What
of
a nice guy.
Well, as I said, unassuming. He just does what's
Yes.
right.
Yes.
He does
Yeah,
what's right
exactly.
because it's right.
Yeah.
And I also didn't like the storyline of how
No.
they changed that. It's like you can't change.
Oh, yeah, they changed some things. Like the parents say, "No, you're here to
Don't
take over." Yeah.
Spoiler.
I'm gonna put the spoiler.
Okay,
on
let's
too.
go to the count now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was
Well.
and they should keep him that way. You can complicate the story around him, but he should be
The main focus.
and he should be dependable.
Yes.
We see Superman as like, oh, thank God, Superman's here.
He's here.
You know, so that was my problem with the movie. Although I loved the actor, I loved Lois Lane, and I loved that Crypto and Jimmy Olsen. And what was the boss's name of the?
Oh, Perry
Perry.
White. Perry White.
Perry White.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I
The
love that.
editor.
I love that.
You
That
know,
was-
you know,
Chief.
you know who was
Don't
the best
call me
one?
Chief.
Yeah, chief.
The best one was not the guy they had. Who was the guy? Oh, he's in everything. He's
Oh,
in,
yes. I know exactly what you mean because
my
he's
God.
actually in both DC.
He's such a good actor.
In this movie,
I hate that.
No, he's not.
It's just in general who played.
But he played Perry White.
Yes.
No cheating. Use your brain.
It literally is the guy who plays in Spider-Man 2, who plays also the J.J. Jameson.
yeah, that's
Right.
Who?
he's a Whiplash, the guy,
Yes,
the teacher.
that guy.
Wait a minute.
What's his name?
J.K. Simmons.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, that guy.
I'm not from Spider-Man.
Sounds like
Spider-Man.
That's
Second
the thing
word.
that I was so shocked that you're right that
Although
he plays.
he doesn't really look like him.
But he sounds like him. He's got the personality.
Oh yeah.
Well, that gruffness, right?
Yeah.
That the fact
Yes.
it's like no
And
nonsense.
he yells.
Yes.
He yells
yeah,
at
yells
everything.
at, yes, and that's why Jimmy Olsen was important because he always was yelling
Yelling
at
at Jimmy.
He loved Lois Lane because she was getting the story, but he always yelled at Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah.
If you say 5 or 6, I'm coming at you.
Yes. Oh no, that's what I did. I gave it a 5.
You got to get over those numbers, George.
This was a hard one for me because, yeah, except for the James Gunn style, I'll probably give it a well in the story. I'll give it a 8.
Oh wow, that's so hot.
Watching a Libra make a decision.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I would give it an 8 too, not because I like the story at all, but I love David Corenswet and
you know what? What happened? He might actually.
the principal cast.
This is his first time doing the role. He might actually fall into the character, be a little
Maybe.
more serious, get a little more mature, more gruff.
Well,
more-
depending on
liked
how
him.
they see it now.
Yeah, who
I-
directed him?
I agree with you though on the forget the romance part.
Oh, God, that was so
with
bad.
too long a thing.
It was too long of argument.
It was just too long.
Stupid,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? But it was. But I thought him as Clark Kent was perfect.
Yeah.
So what score did you give it?
Because I gave it same as George. I gave it an 8.
Okay, I gave it a 3.
Because one thing I'll say about the Lois Lane character is right. That is like, I'm so glad she's not going out trying to save people. Doing that. She's just being a normal reporter
Right.
Yeah,
and relying. It's like, oh, we got to get out of here.
Right.
Now, granted, she does certain things. Like, but no, I just thought, good. She really isn't
Stays in her
impeding
lane.
on
Yeah,
it.
I thought
stays in her lane.
I thought
She stays in her lowest lane.
Yeah. Right.
I thought she did great in the interview. The only problem was, I don't feel a reporter would get mad. She
Right.
got mad,
Yeah.
which is like
Yeah,
she's
but-
acting as a reporter.
But remember their relationship. So of course.
Exactly. That's what I
It's like
totally
almost
agree with.
when you work with your partner.
But she said, "I'm going to treat you professionally.
Just like, you know,
and that I'm going to ask. I'm going to be
Asking
asking
a student whose teacher is a parent in the classroom.
Yes, but she qualified that, and she did not carry
Oh,
through.
she qualified it, but it's like, no, when
No,
you're still in a
right.
relationship, that's not going to
Goes
happen.
right out the
Right.
window.
Exactly.
Okay, so do your thing.
And same thing with Superman. You know,
Yeah.
he oh wait, no, he like has to clear, like he gets off the same thing. So
Hello, Susie speaking.
Okay, so that ends this episode of 83, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you will like us and subscribe, and
Do all the things you're
buy
supposed
us
to do.
coffee if you can afford to. That would be great. It supports the show, and so we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Cheers.